No. I'm just trying to put so that people can understand.
The two males you saw were not at the same sitting. You agree with me?
I agree, of course.
Meaning that there were two different sittings. Do you agree with me? So there cannot be two males in the floor of the house at the same time. If the house was not properly reconvened, the sergeant at arms cannot march in, Mr. Speaker, with the males. That is one point. The second point is that how is it possible? I want my dear brother to answer this question. That in a house of 32 members, 27 were seated and only 5 overpowered 27 persons, chased them away from the chambers, because all the footages we've watched, we've not seen any other person who is not a member of Rivers State House of Assembly in the hallowed chambers, except when the governor moved him with his security people. So they need to tell Nigerians how this miracle happened, that only 5 persons overpowered the so-called 27 pro-Amaechi, and they disappeared from the floor of the house, and an impeachment took place. It was at the point when the Speaker of Rivers State House of Assembly, in person of Right Honorable Evans BP, was delivering his acceptance speech, that the leader of the house now moved in company of the governor. If from what you played here earlier, I saw the chief of staff, I saw the deputy governor, I saw the commissioner for works. I know them because we are all Rivers people. So they need to tell us what miracle that happened at that particular time.
Can you tell us, for the house to sit, proper sitting of the house, how many members are supposed to be in the house, on the floor?
I've told you I'm not a legislator. The house, the two legislators that came here did admit to you that the house formed the quorum. What the video? The video you are talking about, like I said, it's when fracas had ensued, and those who felt that they had betrayed probably what they believe in ran out of the chambers. Do you agree with me that somebody ran out of the chambers to inform the governor? Do you agree with me?
I was not there.
Yeah, so if you don't agree, let us take it logically. If we agree that at least one person, because this chamber is not an open field, it's an enclosed building. So somebody ran out or went out. He didn't use the telephone to communicate to the governor. And so if you agree with me that, so why don't you agree with me that those who feel that, oh, we have been known and tagged as pro-Amaechi, and today we participated in this impeachment, and if the governor comes here to see that we've betrayed, we'll be in trouble, would have also departed at that particular point.
All right, we'll take a look at some of the visuals again, so that the viewers can understand and get a sense of what really happened, how many people were there. So we'll see the Harlow chamber, what really went on in that particular situation, and we'll come back to discuss more on this issue. You're still watching Politics Today. Take a listen to some of the situation that happened on the floor of the Rivers State House of Assembly.
I think you people took when we brought him there. Huh? You had it. Okay, you have it.
I've done that. I've done that. We've done that.
Is it that? It is not. It's not.
The phone?
No, it's acceptance. The acceptance speech of man. Evans, come, sing.
Thank you for coming.
No, not the devil. You're thanking the reverse people. You're sorry, you're thanking.
No, take this off first.
Hey, Mr. Speaker, are you ready?
Yes.
I should come back.
I should come back. No, choose this. Don't.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Okay.
My dear colleagues, distinguished members at the gallery, I thank you for electing me this day as the new Speaker of Rivers State House of Assembly. That I am calling on the EFCC to come and audit the Rivers State House of Assembly account. And accordingly, 15 members has been suspended. The names will be given to you later. I thank my honorable colleagues and promise to work effectively with you, and that new hope in River State will be restored. Leader of the House, as the #1 guinea pig, has been suspended. So I want you to join me to move River State forward. The old ESCO has been pitched. New government has been restored, and this new government will effectively work with all the members and give new hope to Rivers people. Thank you very much.
Mr. Speaker!
Mr. Speaker shall rise. Thank you very much for observing me.
All right, those are some of the footage of what eventually happened on the floor of the House of Assembly. Now, we saw what happened there. That particular, the floor seems to be empty, isn't it? So one can, let me come to you first, Mr. Okoko. Could it be that the Mr. Otelemaba Makri was properly impeached?
No.
You don't believe it?
He's still the Speaker of the House of Assembly.
The Sergeant at Arms was well dressed. What do you think happened in that sense?
Well, let me, for the purpose of this, assume without concealing to the reasoning or logic of my brother, that where are the 27 members? He equally said, this man did not come to the house like this, which means there was something that happened that made him have his suit flying, his long sleeve flying, then he came in. It follows, therefore, that if 27 persons were overpowered by 5, for the purpose of this logic, it means that something extraordinary was employed to overpower them and drive them away. If 27 members are fighting 5 members, naturally they will overcome it, unless the 5 members are the tigers. If they were driven away, it means that something was used to drive them away. And the pro-Otelema Makri supporters, I will use the word pro, we're dealing with the issue of Speaker of the House, we're not talking about the governor of the state. So we're dealing with the issue of Bibi, Honorable Evans Bibi, and Right Honorable Otelema Makri. They have said that there were security lapses that made people that are not supposed to be in the premises to come in, which drove them away. Now he only has said that there was a distress call made to the governor. For somebody to make a distress call to the chief executive and chief security officer of the state, the governor, who is elected to protect lives and properties, because what came out from the state of nature, according to Locke, Hobbes, and Russell, to provide a society and create a society that we will not subject ourselves to the law of nature.
So does it mean that the five members overpowered the 27 members?
Of course, he said a distress call was made. If a distress call was made, a distress call can only be made by somebody in danger. You can't make a distress call.
So 5 members put the lives of 27 members in danger?
They had said that talks came in. And if you watch that footage, you see people who are not supposed to be in the premises, in that premises. And of course, when the distress call was made, because nothing was done by the Commissioner of Police, who has supported this impunity, there are calls that he should leave that state. He was driven out of a state in the southwest. He has come to Rivers State to cause mayhem. You know, having failed to protect life and properties in the assembly, the governor owed the people of Rivers State a duty to come to the premises of the house to protect lives and properties,
so
and the governor was right.
The presence
of course, absolutely, he was right.
Mr. Woki, can you tell us a little bit about Mr. BP? Tell us a bit about him. You know him. You're a former chairman of a local government.
You won't ask my colleague and my brother here
No, there's-
to comment on the footage, and you want me to speak
No,
on
no,
it.
no.
I
There
want
is
to
a point
comment